What the fuck is up on a Friday night?
That's the best fucking King Diamond impression I could do this evening. So, what are the fucking blue hell are we doing on a Friday? Oh, we're going to shred for you. That's
We
right.
are. And
But,
Michelle sent us this list the other day, and it is so bad that even though we don't normally do horror, we had to fucking destroy this thing.
Exactly. So that
So
means for all you lists out there, no one is safe. If there's bad writing and a bad list of songs that don't belong, or movies in this case that don't belong, we're going to find you. So, as you know, here at Three Witches Entertainment, horror is very near and dear to us. So it's really not out of the ordinary for us to be doing this. Unfortunately, I didn't get to bring my makeup to work today, so I am out of character. But I will be back.
Maybe like once a month we should do an off topic or something.
Oh, totally agreed.
Yeah, definitely.
I've got some zingers.
Oh yeah.
So we'll definitely find out some good stuff to do. But we're doing the 20 scariest movies based on science. Fuck science. Anyway.
Fuck science. Good, fine, but this is horrible.
That's right. So before we get into this fucking diatribe of bull and shit, let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break from one of our near and dears to us here at Desaia's Creep Show.
Absolutely. There it is.
In my opinion, the name in custom handmade horror collectibles, oddities collectibles of any kind, because I know there's some freaks out there that do love a good porcelain doll collection.
Absolutely.
And yeah, she's got some seriously good ones that she crafts herself. And the ones that are on the site now that are brand new and featured, let me tell you, they got creepier than what you just saw there. So, but a lot of clothing, a lot of other really cool collectibles. So check her out at Etsy.com.
Absolutely.
So as we're getting into this damn thing, the name of the people who put this list together goes by the name of Playbuck.
The fuck is that?
Kind of sounds like a you pay for it and they give you playbucks at some sort of a, I don't know, back nowhere in between, back of the alley type fucking strip joint. Here's my playbucks. Can I play? I'm sorry, you fucked up. You made the name, and we're gonna shred you.
Exactly.
So, whoever the fuck Playbuck is, go fuck yourself. And I mean that sincerely, because what a horrible name.
The science behind this list is complete, utter garbage. They measured people's heart rates watching these films to determine what's the scariest. But, their range is 76 to 88. Maybe I'm just a fat boy who likes his fried food, but that's kind of a normal heart rate for me.
which actually is one of the new average national averages, actually, and
Yeah.
it's not considered to be horrible.
No.
Now, if you are in the 90 to 95 range, little science here for y'all here at
That's
Three
a
Witches,
little more concerning.
that's more concerning because it's pre tachycardia is what they call it. So
Exactly. Actually, right now,
most
sitting here, I'm
people,
kind of pumped up. I'm kind of animated doing the shit. I'm at 94 right now. I'm not scared.
hot damn, he's got the pork sweats. No, I'm kidding.
So,
No, but seriously though, folks, people that get the shit scared out of them, their shit jumps up to anywhere between 100 and 122, maybe 125. So
yeah.
already your science game is about as cool as a toadstool covered with a massive beep. So we're going to go through it anyway. The placement of these films are so horrible, you're going to love it. It's pretty fucking bad. We're going to start at 20 because apparently that's how they rated this thing. The
Why?
Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. In at number 20 with a BPM of 76.
Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't see that particular film because I didn't feel the need to, because the other ones just really didn't do it for me.
First of all, this particular film in the Conjuring universe was rated the worst
Yeah.
in the entire Conjuring universe. So that means out of all three films, the third one was the shit-tastic one.
Yeah.
You know, they said that it didn't really have anything to do with any of the, you know, bigger, more famous cases. You know, people want to see the scary. They want to see the exorcisms. They want to see ghosts.
Exactly.
They hit it hard with those first two films. They were fucking amazeballs. But man, when they got to this one, it was like, okay, well, if I wanted to watch an episode of like, oh, I don't know, CSI, I'll turn on the fucking TV, let my dick hang out, dry out, and fucking fall asleep in front of the TV. That's how bad this fucking movie is.
Exactly.
Now that you all have that pictured in your mind, I'm so sorry. Gotcha. So it goes and gets worse from here. Now, in 2017, when the movie, or I should say the reboot for the movie It came out, there wasn't a sleeping child across the nation that accidentally saw this film. They have it at number 19.
No.
19. With the exact same BPM as its predecessor here at number 20. So 76 BPM, you're telling me that when they laid eyes on, oh, fucking hell, I forgot his name already.
Pennywise.
Pennywise, thank you. It's been a long week, people. Wake me up, goddammit.
Yeah.
When children laid their eyes on Pennywise and saw the creepy, crazy shit that he did, it took the clown thing to a whole new level.
Ooh, yeah.
As a matter of fact, it scared them so much that they fell in love with it. Everywhere, you know, you could be in a grocery store, you could be at the fucking Walgreens around the corner or some shit, and some kid will recognize Pennywise and go, "Oh, Pennywise, mommy, I want Pennywise." Yes. Okay, and that's cool.
It's crazy to me that even happened. Like I've seen it everywhere. You go walking around like a middle school, and all the kids are wearing Pennywise, and I'm like,
what? Or have like little collector figures or trading cards, posters,
lunchboxes, backpacks, T-shirts, you name it. And I'm just like, you know, when that original movie was big, it scared the fuck out of us.
I actually think it was way scarier than the newer one.
Way scarier, absolutely. That
you can't beat Tim Curry anyway.
Years. So
Tim Curry was way better.
I mean, yes, 2017 is enjoyable to watch, but even still, I could make the argument it's not nearly as scary as part 2.
Right, very much so. I mean, it was more or less just the chilling factor of Georgie and the
Yeah.
horrificness of it that, the original didn't show. So,
Yeah.
but still, I'm telling you, for those that never even heard of Pennywise,
Yeah.
children, I mean, even adults, they used to show those little, videos they take at a movie theater, and everyone's
Mhm.
audience reaction. Them motherfuckers were scared.
Oh, yeah.
Scared as a motherfucker. I mean, BPM was well over 100 on that motherfucker.
Oh, for sure.
So don't even try to sell me on this bullshit, because
No.
guess what? You can go sit on a knife. All right. Speaking of knives,
Speaking of knives.
we move up to number 18. And this just pisses me off to no end. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. We're talking about a time where it was all brutality and no music.
Yep.
So everything that you witnessed, watched, from just that first scene when dude goes to walk into
Mhm.
where the big shiny silver door was, and
Yep.
all of a sudden, big motherfucking, where'd he come
Leatherface.
from?
Yeah.
Clunks the motherfucker on the head, and he's twitching, pulls him in, and slams the door, and that's all you see for like the next 3 seconds.
Yep.
I know my mind said, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So at number 18, 70, one more heartbeat, just one heartbeat more.
One more. The fuck?
I mean, I was a kid when I watched it and damn near threw up my cookies.
Sounds about right.
So if anybody out there wants to make an argument against that, please do, because that would be fun. But motherfucker, please.
I can't believe that number 18. Really? Half of the shit above that should not be above Texas Chainsaw.
Not even fucking close. Should have been in the top 3, in my opinion.
Agreed. I mean, half the time,
I would have been happy with that.
I mean, half the time with these horror lists, Texas Chainsaw makes it to the top. It's either Texas Chainsaw or The Exorcist, like 9 times out of 10.
Well, here's my thing.
The audacity for
Playbuck.
them to put it this far down is ridiculous.
Let me ask you this, Playbuck. Did you, I don't know, go back in time? Or did you just happen to show people, the movies, DVD or whatever? And, with as desensitized as most people are to violence nowadays, is that what you based it off of? Because I guarantee you, if you were to see it in the early 80s before the second one came out, you'd be shitting your fucking pants right now.
Agreed.
Big ass fucking chainsaw. Poor guy in the pitch black night in his motherfucking two-wheel Avenger. Trying to get away and runs into Leatherface, and there goes his stomach. You're telling me that shit wouldn't make your fucking flesh crawl, you lion-ass motherfucker, you? Come on.
Come on.
Playbuck. I got a playbuck for you. That doesn't even get me slightly hard. Anyway, so, oh God. I'm so sorry. But number 7, or 17?
17.
Yes, number 17. You're going to sit there and tell me that the original Halloween from 78, we're talking about the birth of the scream queen of all motherfucking time, with Michael Myers nipping at her heels throughout this entire film. I mean, probably could have won the Stalker Award for the last 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
At least. Comes in also at BPM of 77.
Right.
I can remember when I saw this for the first time I think it was like 1983, possibly. And I remember looking under my bed before going to sleep, check my closet.
Yeah.
Wasn't allowed to have lights on, because that was like a big rule. No lights. And, the mind wanders, and suddenly I see him standing in the corner just breathing.
Yeah.
I mean, I got no sleep that night. So, you got me fucked up here,
Agreed.
play Buckaroo. Definitely not number 17 worthy. Top 3, absolutely.
I'd even let it slide at top 5, but 17, fuck
I would
no.
be happy with that.
I would too. For
At
sure.
least, yeah, it just amazes me there's no Rob Zombie on here at all.
I know. Fuck, his movies are way scarier than most of this crap. Come on.
I mean, that plus, the Blumhouse movies are fucking fan-fucking-tastic.
Agreed.
Lionsgate, any of them.
Yeah.
But then they want to seem like
How
they're upping the ante here.
how fucking dare you? How fucking dare you put Nightmare on Elm Street at number fucking 17?
The original people. We're not talking about the funny sequels that came after that, even
No.
though the next two were pretty fucking good before it got dumber.
And number 3 is my favorite.
Dream Warriors was a hit.
Absolutely. But you think of all the shit that is in the Nightmare on Elm Street that we'd never fucking seen before.
Oh no, there was shit too much for
where he's
for
walking between the
fans.
buildings, his arms get all gangly and long, or when he's coming through the wall, coming up out of the bathtub. That shit had never been done before in a film.
No, that was very monumental. That was the first time that they would put the antagonist, the evil guy, out for you to see, but only so much at certain times of the film. You couldn't even see Robert Englund's face for some of those scenes. That's what made it fucking creepy. Just an outline and a voice. All that voice, Robert Englund.
That voice chills you to the bone.
Nobody did it better. I don't give a shit. I know some of you might fucking get on me about saying, something about the reboot. It was not even close.
Not even close. Absolutely not.
Robert Englund pretty much let you know that you're about to die. He's going to slice you into chopped motherfucking suey, and he's happy about it.
How about that scene, the hallway in the school with the fucking body bag?
Oh, that was just poetry. I mean, you never saw shit like that before.
No, definitely not.
Nancy. Oh, man. I came close to pissing myself when I saw that for the first time, thinking about, man, what if I was sitting in class? Anybody out there, sitting in class, and you just happen to fall asleep, and the next thing you know, you walk into the fucking hallway, and there's a corpse being drug across the floor after it talks to you. Don't bullshit me and tell me that didn't scare the fuck out of you and your heart jumped through your asshole twice.
Seriously.
Either that or
that is at the same level as 1978's Halloween and Texas Chainsaw?
All three of them. BPM of
77. Really? That's horseshit. That is utter horseshit.
Another fuck twat surprise.
Another shitbag casserole.
Sliced and diced. With your nuts. Oh, fucking really. Why would this film even make the cut?
I don't know.
It's always been a long argument about the Ring series of films.
And then, is the Ring better? Is the original Ring U better? And just all this shit. And I'm just like...
Well, I actually went the distance and watched the original.
Did you? I have not seen the
Japanese. It was way darker.
Oh, I'm sure.
Way freakier, way scarier.
Oh, some of those Japanese movies are fucking...
Oh, they're just brutal. It's like they just love carnage candy. It's like, give me more. I love the gore. they just love it. I ain't cracking on nobody, but I'm just telling you, man, some of the shit that comes out of that country, you have to go.
Boy,
Where are you getting these ideas?
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, not only does The Ring not belong on this list, definitely wouldn't even raise me 5.
No, I mean, like, that scene when she, like,
so.
crawls out of the TV is kind of freaky, but, like...
It wasn't really the fact that she came out of the TV for me. Anyway, I'm just speaking about myself. Could be completely different for everybody else. But it was the fact that she would take a movement, suddenly contort, super fucking fast. Yeah. It's like this constant, it's like it's moving faster and closer to you at the speed of light.
Right.
And it was kind of the dawn era of the jump scare. So that's fine, but did it make me want to make fucking chocolate pudding in my pants? No. I'll just be like, oh, that's pretty good.
Exactly. And it's certainly not scarier than any of the stuff before.
Yes, exactly. Oh, now, okay. Oh, I just had this conversation with my better half the other day about this film.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against the idea of A Quiet Place. But that first one was such a fucking snooze fest. And it took fucking forever for anything to happen. And then you didn't even end up seeing the damn things that are plaguing the people.
Yeah.
It just kind of doesn't do it. And I love a good creature feature.
Right.
I'm a fan. They had a great fucking idea. I think they just didn't hit it home.
Yeah.
It's like, giving somebody the fucking blue balls. It's like, you jerk them long enough just to the point where they're about to go there and then stop.
Yeah. It's so much potential, but they didn't quite follow through with it.
No, not until the second film. They're like, oh, okay, we got to go, balls to the wall with this thing. So if they would have put 2 on there instead of 1, I would say okay. 78 BPM, how about a 65?
Yeah, sounds about right to me.
And throw a pillow and a blankie in there, and that'd be great. And then I'll wake up snack.
Yes.
Because you can't go to sleep and not suddenly wake up in the middle of the night and not grab a snack.
Exactly.
Everybody out there in Three Witches Land, no, I ain't lying. They know what we're talking about.
Come on.
Show me your snacks. There's a new t-shirt.
I like it. Yes.
Wear that on Mardi Gras. All right, here we
On that note, I think it's time for a commercial. What do you think?
Oh, I do believe.
Okay. What should I run?
I do believe it is time to show our brothers across the seas at royal10clothing.com.
I believe you're correct.
Again, this week alone, Royal10clothing.com has been dropping new horror designs, mostly custom. For those of you that like a good meme, they have a lot of meme type shirts out there now too. So, I mean, they literally are branching out and giving you the best in horror apparel that they can, as well as, obviously bands and musicians. They're adding new people all the time. Check them the fuck out, please.
Absolutely.
And for those of you wondering about the new Black Tar album, all I can say is at this point, sometime this summer.
Yes.
I do not have a date yet. So for those asking, that's all I can tell you at the moment. There's a lot of engineering stuff that's got to get done. So it'll be coming soon.
It will.
Now, this next one at number 13, lucky 13, 13
Yes.
punch.
Now,
I kind of dig this one. Have you seen it, Gangis?
I have not actually seen it, but I've seen like videos where people are analyzing it.
Unfortunately, they're trying to analyze it and not like accept it for a very much kind of a better version of Prom Night, in my opinion. The movie's called Hush, and it's got like this guy with clear mask and all that stuff. I thought for a teenage slasher, like stalkers, kind of film, I thought it was well done.
Definitely, it kind of followed the same sort of pattern, but broke the mold a little bit, which I liked.
Yeah, it wasn't very traditional.
No.
I mean, yeah, you still had some, your run-of-the-mill spoiled teenagers, and, they live in this wonderful, beautiful world. But, man, it kind of came out from nowhere with a lot of shit. So, I'm fine with the placement. And I think for teenage audiences, maybe not so much adults, just because we've kind of been there with some of these films in earlier times. Because it was if I remember correctly, it was a PG-13, which means not a lot of blood.
Yeah, not a lot of blood. Maybe we get a side boob, but nothing more graphic than that.
Oh, man, it wouldn't even be enough to make you want to, have some pre-squirt. Nothing. Zero. I mean, you might as well just go to the fucking, refrigerator, grab some mayonnaise out and throw it through the air. Taco! I mean, but you still dug it because you're like, sure. Mom and Dad will actually let me watch this. Right. I always love the captions. Smoking.
Yes.
Alcohol use. Foul language.
Oh, no.
The word fuck is used by every age of human, period. Yeah. Anywhere from a toddler to an adult. You heard fuck once, you heard it 1,000 million times. So,
yeah, exactly.
But anyway, so, I mean, it was a good effort. Jump scare is what it was all about, plain and simple. If you like that kind of thing, who is it, who isn't, chase the girls, this thing, they're going to kill the dumbass jock or, something like that. Then it's a good movie for you. But like I said, not even a mini chub. As far as the heart rate's concerned. So,
yeah.
Now this is actually kind of cool because this next one, I'm fine with the placement at number 12.
I'm the movie with it as being number 12. I'm not fine with it being higher than some of the other things that's above.
I do agree.
Yeah.
There's just one thing about this film that made it more than just horror scary. It more or less made you feel like you had the worst case of claustrophobia that you could ever have.
Oh, for sure.
The movie is called The Descent from 2005. And it's a group of, ladies that get together for a trip and they like to go splunking.
What could possibly go wrong?
You want to call it. Yeah. What the fuck do you think's going to happen when you throw your ass and everything that you got accessorized down into a fucking cavern and you're not going to get stuck? You're not going to run into another species of something that's going to kill you?
Yeah.
They wrote their own death notice. So that's why I say, I mean, there's so many fucking scenes there where they get stuck in these rock beds.
Oh
They
yeah.
can't even get their fucking bodies through.
It was
And
this
they're being
fucking
basically chased by these ancient, like, I call them like
humanoid sort of.
humanoid or vampire. They tried to toss them off as, vampire.
Yeah.
So,
So here you are scrambling over the rocks, getting stuck every 2 feet, and these fucking things just going right the fuck
exactly.
over them.
Can we get a replay on that?
What really got me with that film, though, was the ending.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, where there's always the one token heroine that becomes like king shit of fuck mountain and then ends up leading them.
Yeah.
So pretty decent, and we all know what happened with the sequel. It tanked like a motherfucker.
Exactly.
You're only good once. Sometimes, in some of these cases, it's like great idea, great story, perfect timing, but is it enough to make people want to watch someone else get stuck down there? No. I mean, if it was like Revenge of the Deadites or some shit like that, where they come up ground and start going after people nocturnally at night.
Now, did you see the sequel?
I did not. I didn't want to.
Good.
Every review I read was horrible. Maybe I should give it a whirl. I don't know.
No, I thought the sequel was pretty good.
Huh. Well, I may have to check it out. But like I said, The Descent, the first one, definitely belongs where it is. And I don't think it would have been BPM of 79, heartbeats to the minute. It would definitely be more than that, because let's think about how many people can actually feel what the actors are feeling when they get stuck.
Exactly.
In the fucking ground.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, hey, where's my breath? Damn it.
Exactly. I mean, I got a little bit claustrophobia once in a while. I'm watching that. I was like,
I think you missed what I said.
Probably. I have no idea what you said.
Just to recap. I didn't have cock today. Why can't I breathe? That's it. Thank you. SpongeBob will be here all week.
Thank you for the laugh, because I need it. This next one.
Ah, son of a bitch. On that note, Emotional Support Whiskey. They decided at number 11 to put the Babadook on.
The goddamn motherfucking Babadook.
This thing is like the boil on the ass of humanity that just won't pop. No matter what you do, you can't get rid of it, because there's some jerk off out there that thinks that shit was fantastic.
I do not understand people's fucking obsession with this stupid movie. Okay, so the whole character of Mr. Babadook, horrible design. Terrible. Not even scary. Stupid.
I mean, the remake of The Fly was better than that.
Yeah.
There was nothing scary about this thing.
No.
And you barely got to see it anyway.
Exactly. And you know what's even worse about that, though, is that all these horror lists, it's on here. All the like, I'm in a lot of like horror Facebook groups, and everyone's always this movie. And I'll say, am I the one who hates this damn movie? And everyone is just instantly, you didn't understand it. And I'm like, I understand it.
It's easy as shit to understand.
I understand that it's a piece of garbage.
It sucks the big whang. It is not fantastic.
Yes, I get. It's a metaphor for grief or some horse shit.
And that's fine.
Doesn't mean it's a good movie. Horribly executed, and that child in that movie.
Right. I've seen way better horror films based on, let's say, depression or something like that, that was like
Oh,
a
yeah.
million times better. And you're telling me this little sad little fairy tale that, they try to throw together is a fucking tearjerker? It made me want to turn the
Absolutely
TV
not.
off because it sucked so bad.
I
And
would
the acting wasn't that much better.
exactly.
I'm not saying, to everybody out there in Three Witches Land, I'm not saying, if you like it, fine. Be proud of it.
Fine, you're entitled to the wrong opinion. Have at it.
But you know what? When they talk about the scariest entities of horror films, that
Exactly.
one never shows up.
Well, it shouldn't.
It doesn't.
But here it is on a scariest horror list.
Oh, get the fuck out of town. You don't see them making art for them, like posters. They're not making fucking, little Sam dolls like they do for Trick or Treat.
Oh, yeah.
How's come the fuck Trick or Treat ain't on this list? God damn it.
Why the fuck isn't Terrifier on this list? Speaking of which, Mischief interviewed David Howard Thornton the other day. Make sure you go watch that.
Indeed.
Thanks.
So, I mean, there's just so many fucking better choices that they could have put on here. And we preface this at the beginning, folks. It only goes up to 88 beats per minute.
Yeah. According to my watch, I'm still above that right now. And I'm pretty cool right now, apart from pissed off at this movie.
True fear is going to feel like, a fucking, gangbang in San Juan Lucas or whatever the fuck it's called. That's what your fucking heart's going to do when you are absolutely horrified.
You ever been trapped in an elevator in a shoddy hotel for over an hour all by your onesie?
Right there.
Pretty sure my heart rate was up in like the 120s at that point. That's true fear.
Yeah, that's, even when you exercise, they tell you not to go above it.
Yeah.
So, I'm moving the fuck on because I can't.
I can't.
Not with this one. This one blows. So, okay. All right. I can rock with 10. 10 is fine. Placement wise.
Why the fuck not?
I mean, the second Conjuring film was so good. Even though it was, took place in I think it was London, England, or just England, period. Just that old man and his voice, the dark chair, and then all the crazy shit that, kind of ensues in that house, all the way to the bringing the nun to the forefront towards the end.
True.
That was fucking genius. And then instead of furthering the story from there, they give the nun its own film. Fucked up, I might add, because it could have been so much fucking better.
Agreed.
They make The Devil Made Me Do It, which is nothing more than a crime drama.
Yeah.
Ooh, who done it? Why? Where? What happened? I don't know. He's insane. Devil had nothing to do with it.
No.
Now, that would have been a fuck of a great movie if fucking, Satan himself was involved. But he wasn't.
Agreed.
Well, anyway, so I feel that this is good where it's placed. 79 beats? Nah, I would even say probably a cool 90.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
You know what I mean? If your normal resting beat is, I don't know, 72, 75 or something.
Yeah.
90 for you is probably a stretch.
Agreed.
So, yeah, definitely scarier than that. And we're not even at number 1 yet. So, if you're into thrill rides and you'd like to take a ride with the devil himself, check out our brothers over at Throttle Addict.
Absolutely.
That's right, Reaper Nation. If you like motorcycles, you like taking that last ride or that long ride, or even if you're just an enthusiast that just loves really cool fucking clothing, use my code, all caps, Reaper, get your 15% off, and you can take
Absolutely.
home some of these awesome designs. All right, so we're back
All
with
right.
this ridiculous, just
Ridiculous.
worse than the shit stain on the worst pair of drawers you ever saw on the floor. We come to actually a very good movie at number 9. Good as in it was kind of I don't
Different.
know. I mean, it was way different. We all know how bad Blair Witch Project was.
Yeah.
For the most part, because there just wasn't enough meat with the potatoes in that thing. So we're talking about Paranormal Activity 1. And I'm telling you right now that there's not a single person that can say that that first one did not freak you the fuck out.
Meh.
Or ask yourself, how did they do that?
I don't know. I mean, I grew up watching, Ghost Hunters on the Sci-Fi Channel every day, so it was kind of.
I mean, maybe you could defunct a couple of things in that film, but I'm telling you, at the end, though, when old girl is fully possessed, sounds like the hoofed one himself, and just seemingly hurls the motherfucker at you. Because you're watching the TV, his body comes at you, and you know that some bitch is dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's no music, which fucking fantastic. Music.
Absolutely. A lot of times music can help enhance things, but in this case, I really think it would have detracted from what we had.
There was enough stress just hearing them coming up the stairs and not knowing what's what.
Yeah.
Which didn't even really get explained what actually took place there until the second film, which is fine. But it just kind of left you like, what did I just watch? What just hit me in the face? Why do I feel myself sweating? And of course, after that, every fucking movie under the sun did this found footage deal, blah, blah, blah. And they just they couldn't compare. They couldn't hold a candle to that some bit.
I honestly, 9 times out of 10, if it's found footage, I'm not going to bother watching it.
Same, because it's the same fucking story.
It's the same story over and over and over and over. Not to
you
mention
can exchange
when you get,
a witch.
Super duper shaky cam. That shit makes me nauseous.
Yeah. Why would anyone think that just anyone, not even somebody with a condition, could sit there and really get through that?
Exactly.
Without feeling a little nauseous afterwards, or you might need a Coke or Pepsi or something, just to get your stomach back. It's like going on one of those demon drop fucking amusement park things. But man, this one was good. And to say that your heart rate would only go up to 80. Nah, let's think about all those. Oh, I'm not a sinner. I live my life by the good book. Suck a cock, suck a cock, suck a cock. Is sitting there going, this is pure evil. I am terrified because my church tells me these things are real. God? That's right. I miss my little black goat, Billy. So, they started filming audiences watching it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how great it got. And then they tried to top themselves every time one came out.
They did.
So I'm pretty sure some of them people were almost to the point of passing the fuck out.
And shitting themselves.
Shitting themselves. I mean, they need Depends, the whole 9 yards. And for some people, it fucked them up for years.
Yeah.
Because they refuse to watch anything like that anymore. So it was a bit genius. So again, this list playbook, totally fucks up the fact that this film is definitely one for the ages.
Mm.
Now, why am I not surprised to see number 8? Because we talked about the other one.
We did.
Now, I like the fact that it's higher up on the list.
For sure.
And if people out there like the movie The Mist, by Stephen King, they adapted for film, and that type of thing where it's like you see creatures, you're not sure quite what's coming at you,
right?
Because like we said before, they stepped up their game on A Quiet Place Part 2. They gave you more creature, more death, more abomination, which makes for a good fruit salad. So, but to say that your heart rate would only go up to 80 BPM, are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, these people that they had watching these movies must have impeccable cardiovascular health.
Or they were just corpses. Maybe they dug up a couple of, old man bones or something, stuck them in there, and fudged the numbers because you're bullshitting me. There's no way that at 80 BPM that your heart's going, or it's, I mean, unless you got cholesterol so fucking bad that if they took your blood type, it was fucking ragu. I'm fucking serious. 80.
Okay. You just fucked me up with that ragu.
And the cholesterol level is at the height of Rocky Road. I don't know which way you want to take it, but I'm serious. Nobody is horrified at 80 BPM.
No, absolutely not.
Now, this next one, I actually didn't watch.
I didn't either, but I'm familiar with it.
So, okay.
Isn't that the one about isn't that like the sex demon movie? Is that one?
It Follows?
Maybe not.
Can we get like a
let me look it up real quick.
Or something. Figures they put one on there that nobody watched.
Yeah, it is. It's teenager. Let's see. After carefree teenager Jay sleeps with her new boyfriend Hugh for the first time, she learns she's the latest recipient of a fatal curse. A fatal curse has passed victim to victim through sex. That's what
that just sounds dumb as fuck.
That's the concept.
Jennifer's Body and Tamara are way better fucking movies than what you just read.
Like, I get, they kind of took the whole if you have sex, you die in a horror movie and kind of made it its own entity, but like...
Isn't it always?
Yeah.
If you fuck at Camp Crystal Lake, Jason's gonna kill you.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, where is our buddy Jason? He's not even on here.
Teeth was a better concept and scarier than this idea.
And that movie is hilarious.
Hilarious and oh my damn at the same time.
Yeah.
Woo! Wee!
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Now, number 5, I'm not even familiar with.
Okay, I know I've heard of it. I'm trying to think if I've actually seen it. Terrified. I can see the CD or the DVD cover.
Paranormal researchers investigate things in a neighborhood in Buenos Aires.
I'd be worried more about the cartel.
Agreed.
At that point, What the fuck? Okay, so what? They come across some ghosts, and it was a bad time. Sorry about your luck, but what are you doing ghost hunting in Buenos Aires in the
Yeah.
first place, and not expect for something crazy to happen?
Yeah.
And if when it comes to movies like that, I'm always like, well, did you go there to vacation, or did you pick this up as kind of a side gig? Why would you pick there of all places to go
I have
to
no
do
idea.
that when you can pretty much do it anywhere in the US
Mm,
and you don't have to worry about, soldiers and pirates and all that
yeah.
stuff? It's like, your fucking fault. Best of luck.
Yeah. Exactly.
But apparently they think it'll raise your BPM to 82. So I'm just kind of
Ooh,
like,
82.
it depends. Like I said, I haven't seen it, so I can't really say that if
Right.
it was horrifying or not. But you know what? Just from the review there, probably knock you back to 75, just in my opinion.
Yeah.
Terrified. Come on.
Right. No.
Terrifier was way, way
Way,
fucking
way.
freakier. Right there.
Yeah.
Ugh. Gives me the gigglies.
When he puts that chick's skin on,
Oh, goddamn.
oh,
Oh, yeah, that's
God.
just,
Or the hacksaw.
it was hard to watch.
Yeah. That movie is
It was the first
way
time I had to get
scarier.
up and walk away and then come back.
Honestly, that movie is probably scarier than anything on this list.
I would say so.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Margaret Thatcher. But anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Number 5.
Oh, I am
Hereditary.
very happy with this. I
I
am
haven't seen it.
extremely.
I
Oh my
honestly, I have not watched that film yet.
Oh my God. Okay. So you have this family that starts out with a funeral for, the mother of the family
Mm-hmm.
is her mother, which is the grandmother to the kids. And, just from the first go, if you know anything about Solomon seals
Mm.
or the occult, you would have picked up on the fact that all of the people there were wearing the same necklace and sigil of, oh my goodness, crap.
Come
Oh my
on, you
goodness.
got it. You're sounding so intelligent there for a minute, buddy.
I
You got it.
know, I know. I was feeling myself, just tickling my balls, and then all of a sudden, I lost his fucking name. Paimon,
There we go.
King Paimon, who is in satanic lore, one of the 11, yes, one of the 11 princes of hell. Okay, and so right there, you're in for a thrill ride that is going to fuck your head up.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just going to summarize it because I don't want to give too much away, but there's, a scene there where the fact that the grandmother died, the rebirth of Paimon is to come through one of the other family members. And it's their little girl. Well, she has a peanut allergy, and long story short, brother takes her to a party that he wanted to really go to and get high and get fucked up. Had to take his sister with him, and she accidentally eats some peanut butter, and she's literally dying. And he's high as a kite, jumps into a fucking car, and tries to take her to the, the ER. And, she's just choking so bad because her throat's closing because of the peanuts, and sticks her head out the window and bam, hits a pole.
Yeah.
That alone stopped probably everyone's heart because you cannot believe that you just fucking saw that.
Yeah, exactly.
So it goes on, and the mother just starts to get possessed by, I don't know, one of the other demons or whatever. And it's crazy. It's just from one thing to the next. The cast was literally fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All the way up to the point where, since the daughter died, next in line was the son. And at the end of the film, after everyone's dead, he's led to the family treehouse in the backyard, and there is a congregation of 3-4 headless bodies, and they're crowning him as King Paimon. So, yes, and at the same token, 125, maybe 130 beats per minute is just how scared you're going to be, because you just can't believe what the fuck you just saw.
Understandable.
And the guy who played the boy had to go through months of therapy after filming that scene. So you're going to sit there and tell me that your heart is only going to go up to 82? I think you're bullshitting.
Agreed.
On to the come on. This guy's got a hard on for these movies.
Seriously. It is a total cop-out to have a list of 20, have 3 from the same series. That's fucking bullshit.
Well, it's playing favorites. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
You just got the elbow drop of doom. In this case, yes, because we're on to you, buddy. We see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I swear, he just totally picked all the ones he wanted to pick because he likes them.
Clearly. That's what this asswipe did. Picked his 20 favorite movies, made people watch them, and decided that getting your heart beat up to an 88 meant you were terrified.
Sounds to me like, you're secretly a pussy. Obviously. Because if these films, and I'm talking about the heavier ones on this list, didn't freak you out to the point of like jumping out a window, apparently you're a wuss. Because if you're telling me that, I mean, we're up to 82 beats per minute here.
Yeah.
And only one of those films really kind of can grab you there.
Yeah.
In his top 5. So.
No, this top 5 is the most pathetic top 5 I've ever seen.
It really is. I do like number 3, though.
I did not like number 3. Number 2, though, I adore that movie.
You know what? But they could have done so much more with it.
It's so good. What the fuck are you talking about?
There was not enough of the child demon.
I think we got enough.
I wanted to see him come out of the film strips that dude's watching and like be there when the shit hits the fan, so to speak, at the end. And he just didn't.
I don't know. That movie creeped me the fuck out.
It was creepy. It was extremely creepy. But the biggest thing here is Children of the Corn may have spoiled me a little bit. Because we've kind of already been there with kids that kill adults and their parents. I hate to say that. That's horrible. But anyway, it's true, though.
Anyway, we've gotten completely out of order here, going on a tangent. Number 4, we'll go back in order. Number 4 was The First Conjuring.
Excellent film. I loved it. But, I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and say 84 beats per minute. Sure, absolutely. Because it didn't frighten me to the point where I had to stay awake all night.
Yeah, no.
For sure.
All right, number 3, Insidious.
I don't know. Three Witches Land. Insidious was just a come out of nowhere movie. And when the fucking title rolls and you get that, oh my goodness. I mean, that's enough to make anyone jump scare out of their fucking chair.
Fair.
I've seen that movie a couple of times.
I just couldn't get into it. Then again, that was way back in college. That was a while ago. I might need to give it another watch, but back
I
then
was
I
gonna
wasn't
say,
really into it.
why don't you challenge yourself a little bit, rewatch it with a fresh set of eyes, and see if maybe you pick something else out
I might. I
that
might.
maybe you didn't notice the first time. But
At least they picked the first one because I feel like some of the other ones got kind of
oh no, first one was definitely on point.
yeah.
Although as it kind of went on though in the series, it did get interesting. The
Mhm.
biggest letdown was the last one. So
That is true.
at least the first three films followed each other, storyline, whole 9 yards.
Yeah, true.
So
All right, we already talked about it a little bit, but now we'll actually talk about it. Number 2 is Sinister. I love that damn movie so much. It's definitely in my top 20 favorites.
excellent story, excellent actors, actresses, not enough demon.
Okay,
That is my
I
that's
agree.
my only problem.
I would have liked to see Bagul more. I agree.
Instead of just seeing him on film or on the computer screen, God damn it, reach out and choke a son of a bitch. Please.
At least towards the end, you know, if you want to start off with just showing them pictures and stuff, okay, but like towards the end, he could have been a little more hands on.
Oh yeah, he could have been like, gotcha. I'm here. And then let the kids go to work.
You
That
just
would have
said
been
that,
great.
and now I want to play Trivia Murder Party. We're here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. The one that they picked for number one, though, you officially beebed all over my chest, Gangus's chest, the chest of everyone watching the show.
What the fuck is wrong with you that The Exorcist isn't in this list? When it is widely regarded to be the scariest film of all time and is not in your top 20 scariest movies list?
I mean, shit, Faces of Death was better.
Agreed. As you
I
said, for
mean, there
any
are
old
far
zombies
scarier
movies,
movies.
Phantasm is way better.
How about Amityville Horror?
Yes.
That was a damn good one.
Oh, yeah.
Any of the Dawn of the Dead series.
Mm-hmm.
There's just so many. I
Yeah.
Madman.
Um,
Anything Rob
what's the
Zombie
name of that
did was
damn
fucking
movie?
great.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like I would have liked to seen Jane Doe on here. That would have been great too.
It would have.
The
But
Witch's Revenge. It was one of
yeah.
the craziest fucking movies I've ever seen. The Green Inferno. Anything involving cannibalism, all that stuff.
About like
Way scary.
Midsummer.
Oh, you want to talk about one of your all-time hardest films to get through? That one particularly.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
But you picked The Host?
And you know what? It's so bad that I literally had it on for about 10 minutes and turned it right off.
See, I don't do that. I usually will give movies at least half an hour, and I still didn't really get that. No.
I couldn't do it. You know, something like, you know, when you think of a host and somebody's carrying something
Right.
within them, Alien was way scarier than this idea.
Yeah.
At least if I remember correctly, that's what this movie is about. It's like humans, like they're carrying something within them and it
Right.
takes over them and all that. I just, you guys really shit the bed on this one.
Yeah.
For that to be your number one and the highest your heartbeat went was 88.
88.
Shit, my heartbeat goes up to 88 just after eating a steak.
I'm at 93 right now. I'm half asleep, if that tells you anything. Like, come the fuck on. Now, another question. I really want to know more about their scientific method on this. Was this one person sitting and watching these, and that's as high as their heart rate got, and they've already seen these movies a bazillion times, or is it like,
Or did he take his own?
Exactly. Was he sitting here like me checking his Fitbit every 5 minutes? Or is it like, naturally, multiple people watching these for the first time, getting like average numbers and shit? Like, how did he even get these numbers?
Oh, I'm telling you, he flubbed the whole thing.
For sure.
That was one of the worst 20 scariest movies by science or just by fan that I could ever imagine. And I'm sure at some point we'll be able to find a list that's worse than this, but man, this stunk.
As a first horror list, yes, this was atrocious.
It was almost as tough as that Rob Zombie one.
Yeah.
What would have made it better, though, is if they would have had, like, a review for each one. That would have been great.
I agree.
But hey, folks out there, thank you for hanging with us through this completely bullshit list of scariest horror movies. We could put together a much better one. Please, hug your loved ones and, get your emotional support creatures and
go watch something that's actually scary.
Watch something that's really good. Watch the good ones on this list and leave out all the rest. But, thank you for being with us, watching tonight. Share it out, please. The more you do, the better we do for you.
Absolutely. And make sure you tune in tomorrow night for Reaper's interview with whoever you said.
Drop Dead Dammit.
Right. Yes.
Fresh off of the Texas Hippie Coalition blowout show. That
absolutely
was amazing. So check that out tomorrow night.
Yes.
At 8 p.m. CST.
Absolutely. All right. And as always,
stay heavy.